And I'll sit over here, or I'll sit over here. How you doing? Hi. I'm trying to show you guys the Zermatt, the Matterhorn behind me. I'm doing the best I can. I might even kill this. It's so pathetic. How you doing, everybody? Let me turn off the sound here so you don't hear me. We'll do that. And it's been a while, so I'm out of practice. Okay, welcome everybody to the show. Nice to have you with me, and thank you for popping in. I thought I'd go live today, just to kind of do my little rant, and just react to what's going on, and also to thank you guys. Oh my word, I cannot believe it. My daughter was here in Zermatt the other day with her boyfriend. She spent 3 days with us, and it was a wonderful visit. And she gave me the most unbelievable birthday present I could ever have imagined. And some of you were involved in this, which was pretty darn cool, I have to say. Hang on a second. This background is driving me up the wall. We can't have it. We're going to get rid of it. We're going to take it off and delete the background. And we'll just go, there I am. The hotel's behind me. The TV's behind me. It's CNBC. So we'll leave it at that. How you doing? My daughter went to our apartment, and she checks on the apartment regularly to make sure everything's fine. And she sat down in my chair, and she sat in front of the whiteboard, and she put out a video and had it posted on Discord for all of you Discord followers, and asked if any of you would like to send a birthday message to me. And oh my God, a number of you made videos, and a number of you just wrote very kind messages. And she gathered them all up, and then she put it all together in a slideshow, and then she presented it to me here in Zermatt. And I knew from nothing, I had no idea this was going on. So that was pretty cool. So thank you to all of you. A special shout out to Flint Creek Soap Company for her help. What's her first name? Lisa. Thank you, Lisa, for helping my daughter with the posting of her video onto
Jen Jr. couldn't have done it.
Jen Jr. couldn't have done it without your help. Fantastic. And thanks for all of you who participated to send me a 70th birthday greeting. It was great. I've been getting a pile of individual emails from you. Much appreciated. And kind words and messages. Jen and I, we read them, and we love it. We're in Zermatt right now, a couple more days, and then we're going to have some fun. We're supposed to go to Italy on Friday because...
What else happens on Friday?
Yeah, well, see, on Saturday, we start a cruise out of Rome. There's a port just north of Rome on the coast called Civitavecchia. And we have to get from Zermatt to Civitavecchia, and we've studied multiple ways of getting there, and we figured the best way to do it is to go by rail. And so we're going to be taking some Swiss trains out of Zermatt towards the Italian border, and then to Milan, Italy, to Rome, and then to Civitavecchia. Well, we found out this morning they've called a 24-hour national strike in support of all the poor people in Palestine and Gaza. And so, because of those poor people in Gaza, let's shut down the airports and railroads and ports in Italy. That makes sense. That's going to make it all better. Anyway, I don't want to get into that topic, but this is going to be fun. Apparently, a bunch of trains are guaranteed to run. We're kind of thinking that would usually mean the two largest cities in Italy would still be connected, Milan and Rome. We're going to find out Friday what the hell's going to happen. Can we get to Civitavecchia by Saturday morning to catch our cruise? I have no idea. So that should be fun. Anyway, Jen Jr. had a wonderful trip. She flew into Dublin with her guy, and they spent a few days there. Unfortunately, they caught food poisoning on their second full day there.
The curse of traveling.
The curse of traveling. Jen and I have not had food poisoning at all. Anyway, they were under the weather for one day, but they were scheduled to be in Dublin at that time. And the next day they got much better, and then they flew here the next day and were fine when they were with us. And we had 3 nights here with them. And they flew back to Dublin yesterday, and they're supposed to fly home today, but their flight got canceled, and so they have to spend one more night in Dublin to fly out tomorrow. And there's all kinds of drama there, but they're gonna make it, and they're gonna be fine. So there you go. But there's an update for you on what's going on. So much fun. Welcome all to the program. Look, the government shut down in the U.S. This has been kind of in the news now for 2 weeks. It's pretty well been a fait accompli. It was going to happen. I think the Republicans want it to happen. The Democrats kind of want it to happen. And now we'll see how long each side can hold their breath before they do something about it. I don't know. As far as business is concerned, I don't think it's going to impact business much at all. Bottom line is airports are running. There's no stopping that. So, the movement of money through banks and people will not be affected. Now, maybe there's going to be some issues with delays with regards to customs clearance. But then again, I don't know. That might be also allowed. So, yeah, the parks are closed and other services are affected. Fair enough. And it is what it is. The stock market, is it really all that concerned about it? I mean, is the market been really worrying about what's happening? It doesn't appear to me to really care too much at this point. I noticed that our SoFi shares are up 20 cents this morning, or at least they were a while ago. And good old GameStop was down about 30 cents earlier today. It's now only down about 13. So go GameStop. And as far as the indexes go, yeah, they were lower, but were they absolutely in a free fall? I don't think so. So we'll see. Private sector jobs fell for the third time in 4 months. Is a headline coming out of ADP reports. We're not going to get, and I don't think we were going to get, the unemployment report this Friday from the federal government because, of course, you know who fired the head of the statistical department of the federal government because she is political in all of her doings. And so we can't trust any numbers from her because she was appointed to her job by Biden or something like that, even though she's been in the government for 28 years. Can't trust her. Get rid of her. And he wanted to put in his favorite little lackey. And his favorite little lackey now isn't going to be nominated at all. They've withdrawn him from consideration to lead the statistical thing because the bottom line is the Republican senators told the White House, this guy ain't going to fly. So now we don't know who is going to be nominated to run all the government numbers for unemployment and whatnot. So there won't be any numbers released at all. So we can all just sit here and guess. And so people are watching the ADP and other numbers and industry, press releases and see what's going on. It's a crap show. It's just a complete crap show in America. I got to tell you, kids, there are people out here, and when I mean out here, I mean Japan, Singapore, Dubai, Amsterdam, London, Switzerland. Here, we meet Americans all the time. Like Jen and I meet a lot of Americans, and they're on holidays. And they are, many of them are kind of embarrassed right now because they know they don't look good and the country doesn't look good. The administration doesn't look good. Because I can tell you out here in Europe land, Europeans are just shaking their heads going, not good. But hey, you voted for him, whoever you are, you voted him in, you got him. He's all yours. And nothing will change until next November at the earliest. And beyond that, I don't know. How far do you guys want to go with this change or whatever? I do not know. I love my American viewers, love the followers, and he's your president, not mine. So I don't know what's going to happen. Anyway, there is all that. Welcome and thank you, Lee Mortimer. Afternoon, Uncle Bruce. Good to see you again. Thank you, sir. Wayne Commander, Brucey, happy belated birthday. H. Gregory. Hey, Uncle B, I've been waiting for you. Number 8. Urban Wanderer, so happy to see you on right now. We missed you for 8 days. That's too long. J Boy, morning, Uncle B. Great to see you this morning. Lord of Flaws is here. CKT, Aaron Duchesne, good morning, everyone. How you doing? Emmanuel is here. Buongiorno, signore. Andrea's here. Free Range is here. Adam Duchesne. Hector, not a lurker. Massey, how has Shorts not covered the 40 million shares yet? IR Aaron is here. And welcome. Hector, Stock Option Sensei. Well, what a wonderful surprise. Good morning. Mandu number 5 is here. Hector, belated birthday. Thank you, everybody. Peter Joy, good morning. Welcome to the Shutdown Thursday. Waverly, hope Jen Jr. enjoyed her Dublin trip. John, what SoFi has done these past few days, I don't see it hitting that high. Waverly, hope he was saying her trip. Thank you all. Teofil, thank you, Uncle Bruce. It is a pleasure to learn from you. Murray, good morning, evening, everybody. Good to see you coping with the fun and games of traveling. Waverly, sorry to hear that. Let's see. The man, oh, good, you're still alive. Luca, I know, Uncle Bruce, it's a joke. It's a joke, Bruce. Lisa, does travel insurance cover if you missed the cruise? No, we didn't buy cancellation insurance. We will be in the port. We've talked about the logistics. We'll literally rent a car from Milan. Like if we get into Milan, which I think we can definitely do, it's a Swiss train. We'll get into Milan and we'll rent a car from there if we have to. We'll make it. But I'll probably be making a video about this on my other channel. Mark, good morning. Same thing happened to me in Italy. 24-hour train strike. Missed Cinque Terre. The man, a GameStop with 100% experience a massive downward bomb only because it doesn't make sense, and that's how GameStop stock works. Again, Okay. Walter, good morning. Uncle Bruce and Auntie Jen, good morning, sir. And your familia. Short Fridays, Saudi bought EA Sports for $55 billion with a B. Wonder if GameStop is next. Cohen has been visiting there a bit. The man, laugh out loud, the market don't give two craps about government shutdown. It happens like every other year in the last 2 weeks. Tops. The man, well, her numbers have been incredibly inaccurate for the last few reports. Yes, this gal, it's all her fault. All the reports from the unemployment insurance is the fault of this Biden-nominated gal that has been in government for 28 years. It's all her fault. Yeah, okay, right. Take a breath. Keep drinking your Kool-Aid. 10 sec. Her numbers were up by 90%. I'm not political, but you can't be off that much. Oh my God. Recess appointment. Weirdo shrine. It's all theater. The man, laugh out loud. Crap show in America is the understatement of the year. Jet Geek, we don't care. PV, I hope your trip's going great. Jet, the Euros can kiss our butts. They always call us when they need help. Okay. They're doing fine over here. John, yeah, right. Whatever. Luca, oops, forgot about the birthday. Happy birthday. Thank you, Luca. Octavian, we call you when we need a McTasty. Christina, wait, is this thing on? Christina wants to know. Charlie, good morning, Uncle Bruce and Auntie Jen. Very nice to see you this morning and happy belated birthday. Thank you so much. Short Fridays, hey, $5 donation. Thank you, Shorts Fridays. Only 2 publicly traded corporations in the stock market have over $8 billion in cash: Berkshire Hathaway and GameStop. Now, I think there are many others that have more than $8 billion in cash. Many others. Todd, politics. The man, everyone hates on America until they need something. Marcus, ciao, bello, Uncle Bruce. Luca, Uncle Bruce, I can take you in Milan and drop you in Florence if you guys like the idea. There you go. Thank you very much.
Our personal driver.
A personal driver. You gotta love it.
He's got nothing else to do.
Nothing else to do. He's just lying around there. Real Green Cheetah, always glad to tune in and learn, Uncle Bruce. Thank you. Ricardo, good morning, Uncle Bruce. Aurora, good day, Uncle P and Auntie Jen. Short Fridays, Nancy Pelosi made $471 million in the stock market last 5 years. How does she do it? She watches Uncle Bruce. She learned how to write stock options. She took my classes, so she's doing very well. She has all of her assistants who follow me. Join the party. Take my classes, learn how to write options, and get rich like Nancy. Don't hate Nancy. join her. What are you doing? Bobby, happy birthday, Uncle B. Thank you. That was September 22nd was my birthday, by the way. Thank you all. Robert, Bruce, wouldn't the warrant price of $32 prevent the price of the stock from going above it on GameStop? That's the question. Well, I mean, shorters could try and short it at $31.99, I suppose. Don't think they're going to have any success on that. Ricardo, don't love how much you say what you want now. Rant Uncle Bruce. Love how you say what you want. The man, it may be her fault, but 90% incorrect is bad, and accountability is still a thing. You really think that she's 90% inaccurate? Man, are you sucked in? Holy crap, did you get sucked in? Bruce, are you a Democrat? No, I'm a guy in front of a computer from Canada on holidays, and I'm not a Democrat. I'm not a Republican. I love free enterprise. I love private business. I love public companies. I love making money. I love it when poor people find jobs. I love it when homeless people find a place to stay and don't be homeless anymore. That I like. I don't like people on the streets. I don't like people losing everything. But I love people making money, and I just love stability. What do you want?
I like the Steelers going to Ireland and coming out with a dub in Dublin.
She likes the Steelers at 3-1. That's what she likes right there. And that's not socialism either. There you go. Happy belated birthday. You don't look a day over 80. Thank you very much. I don't feel 80. Charlie, laughing out loud. Bobby, I know it was before. Couldn't say live then. Hello and good morning, Auntie Jen. Henry T, good morning, Uncle Bruce. Good to see you. Lisa, Uncle Bruce, have you made any new trades lately? No, I'm still holding my cash secured puts on GameStop. Very happy with the stock close to the 27 mark. The contracts we have are $2 out of the money.
Every day's a day shorter.
Another day going by, they just shrink away. I'm pretty convinced the shares are going to go up. I'm quite curious about the day after tomorrow, October the 3rd, the record date for shareholders. Anyone who's a shareholder as of Friday gets the warrants next Tuesday. So, things could happen between now and next week. We'll see what gives. Emmanuel, I'm Italian. Live in Utah. Feels like you've got many Italians here. Haha. Justin, GameStop, LFG. Matt, good morning, Uncle Bruce and Auntie Jen. Dak, good morning, Uncle Bruce and Auntie Jen. Good morning, all of you guys. Thank you for joining me. 153 of you have found me. I don't know how, but you found me. You did it. I got a poll question going. Did you answer my poll question today? It's out there. 134 responders so far. Will SoFi and GameStop go to $35 before the end of the year? It's a yes or no question. I know politicians can't answer yes or no questions, but I know you guys can. 72% of you say yes, they will hit 35 by the end of the year. Only 28% don't think so. Thank you for helping out. If you can hit that poll question, put in your 2 bits worth. And thank you for the thumbs up so far this morning. They've been rolling in here. We got 61 so far. Thank you for the thumbs ups today. And thank you for that $5 donation today. Helps pay for the train ride. I tell you, we're not going, we're not traveling as schleps. We're not traveling as, hobos. We don't have like a stick over our shoulder with all of our clothing in it. We're traveling business class, or we're traveling first class train rides. But I'll tell you, you want to go from Zermatt in Switzerland to Civitavecchia in Italy in first class train rides. The first train we take out of Zermatt is the Glacier Express, which is an 8-hour train ride if you ride it all the way from Zermatt to St. Moritz. We're not going that far. We're going about a third of the distance, and then we have to get off that train. So we're on like a luxury train to start with the dome, views of the glaciers and the mountains and everything else. And then we're going first class after that. So to take the train from here to Civitavecchia was an 8-hour ordeal. If it all works out without the strikes problem, we could be doing this for who knows how long. And it came out to about, I would say, I got to convert it in my head, but I'm going to say American, it's about $1,200, $600 each to do that trip. To fly business class is as much. The problem is you have to get to your Zurich airport 3 hours before the flight leaves. So, 2-3 hours by train to get there, wait 3 hours, do your 1.5 hour flight if it's on time, if the strike doesn't screw it up, and then do a train anyway from Rome to Civitavecchia. 12-hour day. Makes no difference in time. And so we decided, why don't we just sit on a train instead of an airplane or in an airport, and let's do it this way, see what happens. Fun time. So thank you for the $5 donation. That goes a long way towards our train trip to Civitavecchia. Unbelievable. Thank you all. What else is going on here? Comments. Mike, if anyone here hasn't taken Uncle Bruce's classes, you got to take them. Do yourself a favor. I couldn't agree more. I think it would be a great idea. I've been asking myself whether I should put them on sale and have an October sale for the classes. Or should I wait for Christmas, or do one now and then do one for Christmas? I'm thinking, that could be done. But I'm going to think about it a couple more days. If enough of you are interested, you let me know. Because I was thinking of you get 4 for the price of 3. $600 gets you $800 worth of classes. Kind of thinking like that. Weirdo Shrine says, I'm considering buying more warrants. You can buy them. They're trading starting next Tuesday. The man, April $25 cover call is going to let them ride and look at rolling at the later date. Cost basis on GameStop, $7.89 after all my premiums from contracts. Beautiful. Brian, Uncle Bruce, number 59. There must be something wrong with the market. Uncle Bruce is on. Crazy 49er. How was the lounge in Singapore and Dubai? The lounge in Singapore was a Emirates lounge. And it was nice. It was definitely nicer than Calgary's lounge. It was nicer than the lounge I had in Tokyo because I flew Singapore Airlines from Tokyo to Singapore. And it was definitely nicer than that. Yeah, it was nice. It was very comfortable. Believe me, anything in a lounge beats waiting downstairs in economy. But the lounge in Dubai was beyond unbelievable. The business lounge in Dubai is incredible. They have their own gates at Dubai, so you're in the Emirates lounge. You can eat, you can have a shower, you can get a massage, you can lie down on a lounger. There's so much you can do there. And then when it's time for you to get on your flight, you walk along through the entire business lounge, and you come to an area where there are gates that go out. One here, one here, one here, one here. And they have a ticket person. They check your ticket there, your boarding pass, and you start walking through your own corridor, which will take you straight to your plane. In this case, where I was, in the lounge I was in, there were 5 A380s all ready to go. And we would go on to one of the 5 gates. And in my case, it was to Amsterdam. And you walk along the gate and you look down the glass 2-3 floors down into the corridor where the economy passengers are, and they're all lining up down there to get on the bottom half of the airplane, the A380 top level, all business class or first class. The main level of the A380, all economy. So it was something else. Absolutely incredible. Matt, Uncle Bruce, do you know if the record date is effective at market close on the 3rd, or do you need to hold the shares by end of the day on the 2nd? I think it's the end of the day on the 3rd. Yeah, so Friday, end of the day, Friday. If you hold a stock Friday night at the bell, I think you get the warrants on Tuesday, 2 business days. And I'm going to guess on Wednesday, they'll start trading on the New York Stock Exchange. That's my hunch. Brian, where in the world is Uncle Bruce? The man, October 3rd record date. Yeah, that's the record date. Ex-dividend date, record date, same thing. Brian, Matt, you need to own the shares, so they need to clear T+1. Buy on October 2. Lisa, I would buy GameStop today and tomorrow just to be safe. It's settle in the account by the 3rd. Absolutely. Lisa, warrants will be issued 7th of October. John Larson, thank you, Uncle B, for helping so many make great trading decisions. I really appreciate the information on GameStop and understanding how warrants work and the benefit of the stock we love. There you go. Brian, I have 3 Rocket Lab $47 cash secured puts that expired this week. It's going to be tight. It's going to be close. The man, Black Friday sale. 10 sec. I got to jump off. Work conference call. Enjoy your vacation. Have a great day. Thank you so much. Crazy 49er, Brian Rollum. Mike, yes, sale, please. I'm still missing 3 classes. Put them on sale. Joe V. Oh my God, the GOAT is here. Joe V, you are like a breath of fresh air. Sharon. Hi, Bruce and Jen. Hello, Sharon. Hi, from Sharon. Jersey. And also to the author himself. Mr. Kevin himself, exactly. The author. Welcome. Lisa, Brian, you must have got some decent premium for those Rocket Lab cash secured puts. Luca, Uncle Bruce, when exactly are you in Italy? We travel on Friday, day after tomorrow. We travel all day Friday. We bought our tickets. We're connecting each train, and it's Friday. Now, we come back to Italy after our cruise on October the 20th. We come back to fly into Rome. We're going to be in Rome for 4 days, for sure, 4 days. So, yeah, we're going to get a little bit of Italy in here. Crazy 49er, the private entry to the gates is amazing. The one we're in, you take the private elevator down to our plane. That's right. Yeah, it's the Dubai airport experience in the business lounges, especially for Emirates, is unlike anything you're going to imagine. It is just so up there. Unless you go to maybe Doha or Qatar, they'll have nice lounges for their airlines. But Emirates in Dubai, their home airport, oh my God, talk about home field advantage. What an incredible experience. Really nice. Andrea, hey, Uncle, was thinking about selling $20 cash secured put on AI expiring Jan 27. Your thoughts? I'd go for it. I haven't got a problem. I know the stock was what, 17 or something now. Yeah, not a problem. Brian, it is a weekly. I got 231 weekly return, 4.9%, monthly return 18%. So yes, a very good premium on those contracts. Well done, Matt. Awesome. Thank you, Brian. AB teachers, Alberta teachers are on strike. October 6th, Canada Post is on strike now. Yes, labor unrest everywhere. Matt, copy that. Thank you all. Dude, Uncle Bruce, from where I wonder, hello, Uncle Bruce and Auntie Jen. From Zermatt, baby. Meow Rocket Scientist says, meow, meow, Rocket Scientist. Do you think the shorts have decided to be short the warrants? Maybe they're thinking that they have nothing to worry about. Maybe they're thinking as well, the stock is not at $32. So, even if the shares go to 30, the warrants are still out of the money, and maybe I can buy them for a few pennies. The price of being a short, seller. Maybe that's the way they're playing it. I don't know. Maybe that's their thinking. Luca, okay, I'll see about Rome then. I'll be around it'll be around my birthday, and my girlfriend wants to go there. Oh, wonderful. We'll have to stay in touch about that. See if we catch up with each other in Rome. Fantastic. Yeah, we're looking forward to this cruise coming up. We're going to be in Sorrento, and then we're going to be, Sorrento? Yeah, then we're going to be in Palermo, Malta, and then we're going to be in Turkey and Greece and Turkey. We end up in Istanbul for a couple of nights, and then we fly back to Rome, and after about 4 or 5 days, we'll then fly probably to Vienna, and we'll finish our majority of our few days last week there, then back to Amsterdam, and then Jen flies home on one day, and I fly home the next day, and back to Calgary. So yeah, it's been one heck of a deal. Let's see. The man, Pfizer is now selling drugs to America for much, much cheaper prices. Christina, what made you go live today? And dude, Zermatt, you're home from the other home. Awesome. Have a good time. Yeah. That's right. John, is it best to buy more GameStop now with 25 grand to get more warrants? Or would it be best to wait to buy more warrants later? Just trying to figure this all out. Thank you. I've just been telling people, forget the warrants. I wouldn't even bother with them. I would be telling you with 25 grand, you can write 10 $25 cash secured puts on GameStop for like Jan 27. You definitely can write 8 $30 cash secured puts for Jan 26 or Jan 27 and take in a nice percentage of cash. And the higher the stock goes, those puts drop, you make money. I mean, you get it paid interest in the meantime on your cash balance, and then make money on the drop of the puts. I like this game. Emmanuel, I'm from Palermo. Go eat at Scatassa and get the calzone, al forno, and aranci. I can't pronounce these. I cannot pronounce. We're probably not going to do that. You know why? We're on a cruise ship. We're on a cruise ship.
Calzone on your ship.
With no children, 18 and over, only 1,200 passengers, a 6-star cruise line, and there are no specialty restaurants. So I can go to the steakhouse every day if I want to. The French restaurant, the Italian restaurant, the steakhouse, the buffet, the whole, it's just going to be. When I'm in Palermo, I don't think I'll be hungry. Just saying. But boy, nice to know. Go at the place called Scatassa. That's the restaurant we're supposed to go to. Larry Titus, good morning. All number 84. Lisa, I've sold GameStop cash reports at $20, $25, and $30 strikes. Giddy up.
Nice.
John Larson. Okay, awesome. Thank you. Free range, Lisa, I have $20 cash puts on GameStop. They expire Friday. Libertine warrants would be best to use leading up to the fourth quarter earnings, exercise or sell. Free range might get the shares, but not the warrants. You see, you can buy and sell the warrants yourself later when they list. And of course, if the shares stay at $27, the warrants are $5 out of the money with a year to go, less the time that goes by. Will they trade at 20 cents each, 30, 50, $1? What if the stock goes to $30 in the next week and we're only $2 out of the money? Will the warrants now go for like 75 cents to $1.25 kind of? Will the shares fluctuate $1 or $2 and the warrants fluctuate 25 cents, 50 cents each? Do you play the game of, well, let's just buy some warrants at 60 cents and sell them at $1? Let's play this swing game. My thinking here is you want to make some serious money and you want to be the winner of this trade. Cash secured puts. Take the dough here. Let the stock run. Cash is king. Take interest, and thank you very much. They want to go up, you'll do just fine. What's wrong with that? Nothing at all. There you go. The man, can you sell the warrants if you have open calls on the shares? or are they attached to the call options? They're not attached to call options. So if you get the warrants as a shareholder, you can sell them whenever you want. You have a whole year to do it, or exercise them, but up to you. If the shares go to $35 and the warrants are $3 in the money, they'll be trading, one warrant for $32. They'll be worth $3 each, plus time premium. So look, you can get a bunch of them at pennies if they do trade cheap. I don't know what they're going to trade at when they open. If they trade really cheap in the early days of listing, and the stock has a run to $35, $40 anytime in the next year, and your warrants go from pennies to dollars, great. But now you're playing an option. You're buying a call option, and it's an out-of-the-money call option at 32. So there you have it. Andrea Emmanuel, I can't even pronounce that. The man, I only want to get the warrants so I can learn about them through experience. There you go. Free range. Always appreciate you and Auntie Jen's wisdom. Thank you. Lee Mortimer, I have 2,000 GameStop shares just to get some warrants. Also $26 and $30 cash secured puts for Jan 26. Giddy up. Stock Jockey, welcome to the warrant party, pal. That's right. Welcome to the warrant party, pal. Well, yeah, you get a couple of thousand warrants, whatever. You want to hang on to them for a while. They go up to $3, $4, $5. You blow them off, and then you use the cash to write more cash secured puts on whatever you want to do it on. Up to you. You want to use the cash. You got cash lying around. Why don't you write put credit spreads on GameStop? 22 and 20s, 23 and 21s. 24 22s, 24 20s. I mean, whatever gives you the right range, the right return on your dough. Timing a month, 2 months, 3 months, you decide. You can always play that game too. You can make some nice dough there, I think. Welcome to the warrant party, pal. Indeed. Same with SoFi now. SoFi is a $26, $27 stock. Got to 30 already. Hopefully we'll go to 30 again. I'm sure it will. There's some real opportunity here in SoFi land. You can do put credit spreads on SoFi in the low 20s, just like with GameStop. You can write call options on SoFi now. You can write 25s, 26s, 27s, 28s, 9s, 30s, a month out, 2 months out, 6 months out, a year out, whatever you want. There's premiums waiting for you. For those of you who've waited it out and hung on and hung in there for a couple of years, buying the stock under $10 a share, and here we are now, $26.66 pre-market. Hey, if you're going to write a $28 call and bring in $2 for it, something wrong with that? Nothing wrong at all. Put credit spreads on SoFi, yeah, low 20s for sure. I'd be looking at that. That's another way to take dough off for maybe 1 month contracts, 6 week contracts. Check out the option chain, see what they give you. I love the idea of cash secured puts on AI, on Unity, ASTS, any of those guys for sure. I think there's some potential, a little bit potential is there as well. So if you've learned how to do the option writing from taking my classes over the last few years, by all means, take advantage of it. Thanks again, everybody, for answering my poll question. 186 people have answered my poll question so far today. I appreciate that. And we've got thumbs up now at 90. We have thumbs ups all the way up to 90. Fantastic. Thank you very much. 71% are saying that in the poll question, yeah, GameStop and SoFi will break 35 before the end of the year. And you guys have seen so much movement on SoFi. You're not as skeptical as you used to be, which doesn't surprise me. Now the question is, will GameStop catch the fever with the warrants out there? Did you also notice on GameStop, wasn't it yesterday or the day before, that the analyst covering GameStop for, what's the firm? It wasn't Jefferies, was it? It was the other firm. There were only 2 analysts covering GameStop, and one of them is not covering GameStop anymore. That analyst, the last target price that she put on the stock was $13. And she is now declining to analyze GameStop anymore, and is moving on. Well, I'm thinking no street cred whatsoever, has been completely incorrect on the value of GameStop for years, won't even recognize the reality that GameStop's cash position alone puts the stock at $22 a share. I mean, they're worth 22 in cash with the crypto and all that. And she's got a $13 target price. I mean, good riddance and good luck to you, lady, being able to get any street cred from anybody regarding any recommendation you make on any stock. I mean, if you are that far off on GameStop with 9 billion combined cash and Bitcoin in his hands, you're a waste of time. You're an absolute waste of my time. So go away. What surprises me is that as time has gone by, we haven't seen any new analysts join the party. I guess it's just Jefferies. No other brokers have come in. No other analysts have come in to cover the story. The last earnings report on GameStop made Wall Street very happy. It's garnered quite a bit of positive press for GameStop, the kind of revenues they generated last quarter and how they generated the money. I think that the next earnings report, which will be it'll be the end of October for the quarter, the end of November, we'll hear about it. End of November will be the next quarterly release, and it'll be more of the same and better than before. Interest coming in just is piling into that company. $9 billion in cash. It's $90 million a quarter easily. And then there's the stores. The cost of being in business has dropped dramatically, as you've noticed. You've heard about it. You've read about it. They've been cutting expenses. All of these write-offs they've been able to write off. All of these store closures, these store closings. And you have to lay off staff and managers and whatnot. You have these one-time expenses that you have to pay to do this kind of a retrenchment. Well, the company has been doing this now for 3 years, and each quarter that goes by, their costs of running their organization keeps falling off. They don't have as many employees. They've already paid the severance. They don't have any leases left on these old spots. They've sold off all the old used cash registers. They've blown the countertops away to somebody else. They walked out, left the stores empty, and sold to liquidators the stuff they don't need anymore. And they're down to the low 3,000s. They've written off Europe. They've written off Canada. They've written off these outlying locations. It's just going to get cleaner. The balance sheet's going to get cleaner and cleaner and cleaner, which it'll show analysts that for every dollar GameStop does take in their cash registers, their net margin per dollar is rising. Now, the skeptics say, well, they used to do $10 billion every year in sales, and they're only doing 6 or 7 now. Yeah, that they have 2/3 the stores. They've dumped the losers and kept the winners. So if a store does $1 million a year, but it loses $100,000 a year net profit for that location, dump the location and give away that $1 million in sales. So what? If you've got 8 stores in Houston and now you have 6 stores in Houston, guess where the customers are going to go? The ones who used to go to those 2 other stores are going to go to the other 6 stores. And so those 6 stores are doing more numbers per location, and the cost has gone down to run the overall organization. GameStop is making more money per dollar generated. And of course, you are aware of the collectibles. They've gone into collectibles and grading cards and comics and other stuff. The margins there are phenomenal. Whereas selling a game for $39.99, they made $5 a game, $7 for a game. There's no margins in there. The cost of handling it and putting a price sticker on it and worrying about shrinkage and the rent to store it and the cost to ship it between warehouse and store and the area managers and all this crap. There are no margins in that business. The margins are in the collectibles, and it's showing in the financials. You've seen it yourselves. This is going to continue, and so there will be analysts who are going to go, hey, this GameStop outfit, they are going to make $2, $3 a share profit. That is going to happen. They're going to make $1 billion to $2 billion in profits in the next 2 years if they stay their present course. That's just a fact. And that puts the stock at $50, $60 a share on a 20, 25 time multiple. Nothing new being created here. But I don't think the stock and the company's going to stay where it is. I don't think the company's going to continue to do what it's been doing the last few years. It's going to continue to consolidate, yeah. But they might sell off GameStop, the retail operation. The public company might part with the retail operation once they clean it up, which they're doing. And they'll spin it off to a private equity outfit, let them run it, and then they will become a holding company with a pile of cash in its possession. So you think about this. If they tried to sell the store division of GameStop, all the retail side of it, 2 years ago, they would have got $100 million for it. That would have been about it. Whereas today, or a year from now, cleaned up as it is and refined as it is, and as margins, the profit margins as high as it is, they might get $4 or $5 billion for this thing. They might get more on top of the $9 billion they got, on top of the $1.9 billion they're going to get with the exercise of the warrants. You could have a company approaching 15 to 20 billion in cash by the time they blow everything out. And then what are they doing? Are they putting billion into different ventures, and they're going to be into 15 different things that could be AI related, all the hot topics that we want to follow, that the market loves to hear about. Could they be getting into pre-IPO financing deals that when they do go public will be 10 times more valuable than what GameStop paid, with 15 to 20 billion dollars that they're going to attract more of? You think Ryan Cohen is satisfied running a 3,000 store company? I don't think he is. I think there's much more to come. I'm just a guy in front of the computer today asking these questions, wondering, how's this going to go? Welcome everyone to the program. I'm happy to have you here. Andrea, I wrote 26 SoFi put credit spread for $55, expiring in 50 days, just for fun. How about that? Stock Jockey says Wedbush is the firm that she was with, and they no longer cover the stock. Man, it's easier to just stop analyzing it than admit you were wrong. Boom, right there, dude. Don't some of the old SPACs give us warrants back in? They gave us warrants back in the day. I feel like SoFi did. Can't recall. I don't remember that. Juan, hello everybody. Number 95, the man. So are warrants essentially a form of dilution? In this case, a 10% dilution? No, because every shareholder gets the warrants. So all shareholders get the warrants and have the opportunity to exercise the warrants or not. And if no one exercises the warrants, not a single warrant get exercised, no shares get issued from the treasury. If everybody who gets the warrants exercises the warrants, because the stock goes to $40 a share and you can buy it for 32, and you go ahead and buy it at 32, you're not diluted. Everyone's been given an opportunity to buy the stock. But you and I both know that's not going to happen. There are going to be people who are going to dump the warrants, who are going to just trade the warrants like day trade. And there are others who are short warrants and need to buy them. So there's a whole bunch of stuff coming up. Man, just a form of dilution that shakes up the shorts that are using synthetics to save their butts, maybe. Bobby, $35.99 for a new video game. You're showing your age at that statement. I just said a general thing. I know. Brian, so is the market going red today, or is this shutdown a nothing burger for the market? It could be an initial down reaction, and then we don't care. It could be a whole lot of nothing. Jeff, hey, Uncle Bruce and Auntie Jen. Neat. That's right. Brian, Bobby, I think I bought Pokemon Blue for that price back in 1998. The man, yeah, $35.99 for a game is about $35.99 off the actual market. Well, I've never cared. I've never been a gamer, never will. And look, I just don't think GameStop makes more than 10 or 15% profit in the gaming sector selling games. On the machines, I have no idea. How much can they make a net profit on a PlayStation? Are they making 20%? Net margin, 30? I don't know. The thing with a PlayStation is once you sell one, the customer who buys that is good for probably 5 years, 7 years, 10 years before they have to buy something else. Of course, GameStop can sell controllers. They can sell the seats that you sit in online and all that. Fair enough. But their money, their profit is coming from collectibles. That's huge margins. And they're not in need of massive warehouse space to handle collectibles. That's the other beautiful thing about it. If you're into the cards, I used to have a sports card store. I know what I'm talking about. If you've got cards, I had 3 million cards in my sports card store in the early 90s, and we were in an 800 square foot store, just the size of a GameStop. So we could have had millions of dollars of inventory in a small 800 square foot store. And literally back in the day, in the early 90s, customers would give me cash for packs of cards, and the cash didn't take up as much space as the cards did, but there wasn't much of a difference. Getting a bunch of $5 bills for $50 worth of cards took up as much space as $50 worth of cards if the cards were $10 each. So I don't know. We'll see how this all plays out. Good morning, all from Splair. Computer was hi, Uncle Bruce. Splair, the TV show in the background looks great for the chat. Splair, 4 or 5 years before it could get broken and need a new one. That was my PS4 experience. There you go. Well, you're not supposed to kick it around the house. You're supposed to be very gentle with it. What can I say? Sometimes, things last. Sometimes they don't. Thanks again for joining me. 7 minutes till your opening here, I guess. 214 people have responded to my question of the day. Will SoFi and GameStop go to $35 before the end of the year? 71% say yes. 71% of you are saying, Bruce, at poll question of yours, absolutely, these shares are going to $35. We have 106 thumbs up so far for today's show. I appreciate that very much. If you're able to find the thumbs up button and hit that thing for me, please do. Give the show a little momentum and let the world know that we were on today. A bunch of folks will probably watch this show on the rerun. Thank you again for all of you out there who sent birthday wishes to me over the last few weeks. Very much appreciated. Here comes the thumbs up from Jen. I don't know. She could have, because we're delayed on this screen. Hang on. Try it again. See if that went through. Here it is. Yeah, okay. There. Jen and I say thank you very much. As she falls out of the couch. Oh my gosh. It's been a great time. I've enjoyed my travels. I think about the fact that I was live on July 31st or whatever it was for my last show, and the next day I was on an airplane to Japan. So I had no time between ending my live series and flying on my around the world trip. That was like instantaneous, but it's been one heck of a ride. And so far I've got about 11 videos out on my other channels, Traveling with Bruce. And I think I just finished my Singapore series of videos. Now I will start, the next video you'll see is Dubai. And there'll be a couple of those. And then there'll be European videos and the cruise that Jen and I have already been on. That was terrible. I got videos coming about a cruise that we didn't enjoy. That one will be coming soon. And then we'll be doing videos from Geneva to here, and to the debacle that could be awaiting us on Friday, trying to get to Italy through these national strikes. And hopefully videos on our 12-day cruise coming up on the Oceania Marina cruise ship. So stay tuned if you're following on my other channel. And if you do follow the other channel and you watch the other videos, do me a huge favor. Give them each a thumbs up. And if you can share them with anyone that might be interested in a guy traveling around the world, share my videos, because that channel is way behind this channel for viewership. It's really slow over there. So if you can help share any videos, I'd appreciate it. Thank you for those of you who have made shorts of my videos on this channel and have reposted them, especially those of you who link my channel out there. It helps this channel keep growing. So thank you for that. We're adding subscribers here, by the way. So I'm very pleased about that. Thank you, everybody. All right. Let's see. RB, traveling Paris. Nantes, Lisbon. Thanks, Bruce. Right on. Brian, Uncle Bruce, I bought some shares of SoFi yesterday on the dip between $26.96 and $25.85. It felt like a deal. Right on. Good move. I mean, it was $30 2 weeks ago. Absolutely. GME diamond holder. Killer content, Bruce. Thank you so much. Splair, I did nothing. Just the CD reader broke twice. I didn't do it. It wasn't me. It happens. Happy belated birthday. Thank you, GME diamond holder. Appreciate it. Brian, sorry, I meant to send you a video. Happy belated birthday. Thank you. Free arrange. You two have a great time. Splair, good morning, Auntie Jen. Good to see you there. Your thumb is doing good. Ricardo, the hand of death. Mr. Premium, happy Wednesday and October. Time to fill our pockets for the month. Absolutely. You open in 3 minutes out there, kids. Splair, impressive till rate is holding a 60% gain since Monday. Sometimes little dips. It's doing okay. Yes, there's rumors that maybe, possibly Trump is going to legalize and decriminalize marijuana for recreational purposes and medical purposes. But that talk keeps going. I cannot believe Biden didn't do it, that Biden didn't promise he would do it if elected. He should have done that in the campaign, or Kamala Harris should have absolutely done that during her campaign. It could have made all the difference because Trump didn't do it as a campaign issue. Opportunity lost. I think there are millions of votes available if pot were to be legalized in America, but I don't know. Just saying. Brian, hey, Mr. Poto, are you still filling your pockets, Brian? Aren't they full yet? Are they full yet? Spare, not only rumors. He will do it, Bruce. He will do it. Nico, Bruce, good morning. Good morning, all of you. I have a dry voice this morning. Nice to see you all here. You are opening the markets in 1 minute. About to trade for the day. We'll see what happens here with this market. Is there going to be a big fat dip? Is there going to be a run up? What's going to happen? We'll find out shortly when the markets truly want to tell us what's going on. I think we're about to open. I hope I'm not too soon or whatever. I think I'm on the right track. Let me double check. Yeah, I think so. We're about to open. Yeah, the bells out there, the bells should be getting ready to pop up over there. They're on commercials right now on CNBC. Yep. Getting ready to start the day, and we'll see just where things are. Last I saw, GameStop was 27.16, SoFi 26.75. So the two of them are almost the same price. There it is behind me. Opening bell has our Larry here. There he is. Larry's here. Thanks, Larry. Larry's hitting the bells for us, so it's official. Those guys are fake. Larry's real. Thanks, Larry.
Some guy claims he's got his finger on the button. I don't know.
Yeah. Let's see. RB, I'm about to earn what's equivalent to a worker's.
You get a woman and a person of color in that company.
Jen is ranting. I'm about to earn what's equivalent to a month's salary on option writing every month, says RB. Well done, RB.
Love to hear that.
There's many of you on this channel who have reached that level and beyond, and I am beyond proud of you guys. So pleased. Will you not get a copyright strike for TV in the background? I don't know. I don't care. I don't care. The advertising that I get from YouTube with 200 people watching me is a nothing burger. So they want to take $1 away from me, $2 away from me. I get more money from you guys on donations than I get from these clowns at YouTube. And they just handed $24 million to the Trump people. Unbelievable. It's ridiculous. RB, 4 years down the road of option writing. Right on, pal. Larry, thank you again for the bells. Stock, man. Uncle Bruce, good morning. Looks like your Guinness is a little flat, though. Jen Jr. is enjoying some Guinness in Dublin. Yeah. Larry, let's go. Henry T, it's running. Uncle B, Beach Boy. Larry! Larry tells fake news, New York Stock Exchange, laugh out loud. Brian, Uncle Bruce, I've been writing weekly covered calls on GameStop. I bought a bunch of leaps to hedge in case there's a big move. They're looking very good, and we aren't even at 30 yet. Nice job. Well done. Walter Young, good morning. Larry, Beach Boy. Birthday boy, Beach Boy. Jen! Waverly, I've already exceeded my yearly salary for this year writing options, and I do okay at my job. Right on there, Waverly. One, neat. Dude, Larry, hit the bells just like old times. You gotta love it. Crazy 49er, 785, 790. Call credit spreads on Meta. I did on Monday for $1.07. He just closed out at 2 cents. Nice job. Well done there, Crazy 49er. Richard Carlin, thumbs up. Walter Young, hey, hi, Auntie Jen. Where did Crazy 49er learn how to do a credit spread like that? Where would that have come from? He must have taken some classes somewhere. Beach Boy, you should have talked like that about the clowns. Them are nasty, says Beach Boy. Misty Tree, good morning, Lucky 121. Welcome, everybody. Thank you for the thumbs ups. We are down, I think, 27 points on the Dow. That's what my phone is saying. It's now saying 44. We got NASDAQ down 82. The Qs are down $1.83 at 598.54. We got SoFi up 32 cents, and we got GameStop up 2 cents. So they're going higher, and market's lower. SoFi 26.74 and GameStop 27.27, 27.30, somewhere around there. Rocket Lab down 15 cents. Palantir down 160. It's $180. ASTS 52.68 up $3.60. What a run it's on. Microsoft down to 129, Apple up 180, Nvidia down 123, Google down 244, Tesla down 336, Amazon down 88 cents, Meta down 13.71, Netflix down about $20, 27.50. Broadcom down 214, IBM down 123, HIMS down 73 cents, MSTR up 10.91, AI up 9. Super Micro down 28 cents. Intel up 33 cents at $33.88 right now. There you are. There's a quick look at some of our faves, some of your faves. Richard Carlin, hey, Auntie Jen. Jet Geek, if one were to sell covered calls on a kitty stock for the 3rd of October and get assigned, do those count for getting warrants? Okay, if you get assigned, you're not the record holder on the 3rd anymore. And I think that goes to the person who exercised you. Yeah, the James of the Misty Tree. Oops, lucky 123. Splair. Wasn't SoFi yesterday down 5%? It's running up a bit right now. Jet, if one were to sell cash secured puts on that to get signed by 600, would these count for warrants? Yeah, I don't know if you'd get them. I don't know, but that's all theoretical. Does it matter, really? Are you going to do that? The man, sorry if I missed it, if I had to use the bathroom. What contracts are you sitting on right now, Uncle Bruce? You mean you don't take your phone with you to the bathroom? You don't take a computer with you into the bathroom to watch me?
This guy's got to watch Red Zone. Come on, 7 hours.
Yeah, I mean, come on. Yeah, come on.
Steve, no food, no drink, no bathroom.
That's right. That's right. Oh, man. We're sitting on cash secured puts on GameStop. That's what Jen and I are sitting on right now.
Watching the time.
Jan 25s, they're down about Jan 26s. They're down about, they're $25 for Jan 26. Yeah. They're down about $3.5 a piece already. So we're doing pretty good. My bad. Cash secured puts, says Chitke. Anyway, yeah. So we're up on them. I think the shares will go higher between now and Friday. I feel good about it. But again, I don't think GameStop's going lower. I think GameStop's going to go higher into the 30 range or more. And these contracts are going down to $1. So we'll score a very nice little return on those. And then we'll look at rolling into 30s perhaps, or 35s. We'll figure it out. Bobby, I'm in the office right now checking out the opening right there. Giddy up, kids. Giddy up. I'm showing the opening now, down 65 on the Dow. I think that's what it is. NASDAQ down 67.8. Qs are down 165. SoFi shares are now 26.89, up 47 cents. And GameStop down 9 cents. Rocket Lab up 5. So they're doing okay, these three guys. They're hanging right in there. Not to worry. There you go. Thank you again, everybody, for these thumbs ups today. And thank you for answering the poll question of the day today. 242 people have answered the question. Will SoFi and GameStop go to $35 a share before the end of this year? 72% say yes out of 243 of you. 72% are saying yes, they will. 128 thumbs ups have come in to the shop here. And we have 189 people watching me live right now. Thank you, everybody, for popping around and saying hi. Appreciate it. It's a pleasure to welcome you all. If you could, let me know, where are you watching me from today? What town are you in? Are you in your hometowns? Are you on vacation somewhere? Pop that up. Let me know. I'd love to read it. Where are you guys hanging out right now, watching me live? Giddy up, everybody. Dude, MSTR. Wahoo, Bobby. I got 32s and 135 GameStop cash secured put. Run, warrants, run. Brian, go Rocket Lab, almost to 48.50. Giddy up. And Splair says, did I understand right? Everyone with a good broker receives some kind of warrants on GameStop. If you're a shareholder of GameStop and you have at least 10 shares, for every 10 shares you got, you're going to get a warrant. So that's the deal. You get a warrant for every share you have. And it shouldn't matter what your broker is. Nico, live from sunny Florida today. Oh, beautiful, Nico. Thank you for letting me know. Where are you guys? What town are you in tonight there today? Are you on vacay somewhere? Let me know. Bobby, sitting on $35 covered calls on SoFi for November 3rd, third week of November. $35 covered calls on SoFi. Something tells me you're not getting exercise. You got to keep the premiums and say, thank you, sir. I'll have another. Nothing wrong with that action. Look, if you want to write $30 cash secured puts, you can write $30 cash secured puts on SoFi. You can also write $30 call options on SoFi and take premiums. There's nothing wrong with that. We got Richard Carlin, Corona, California today. Cloaked is here. Greetings, Uncle Bruce, watching from the free state of Florida, Pensacola. Welcome. Gotta love that. Todd, Virginia Beach, buddy. I'm in Virginia Beach. Thank you, Todd. Splair, so should I get 30 warrants? No, don't even bother. Charlie, thanks to your classes, my account hit 50% something return. Hit 50% return in a couple of weeks. Nice. James, the Misty Tree, home and cozy in bed, Roseburg, Oregon. There you go. Nico, Palm Harbor, living here full time, trading full time. Thank you, sir. Congratulations. Well done. Matt, Northern Virginia. I'm hanging out. Finally starting to feel like fall. Good to see you, Uncle B. Splair, I think I would invest this into cash secured puts if possible. What would you say, Uncle B? Charlie, classes worth every penny, people. Dak is rainy Glasgow, Scotland. Right on, sir. And Juan, $8.98 premium for the January 2026 ASTS $50 cash secured put. Now, ASTS is trading right now at 51.61, and you can write an out of the money 50 and get $8.98 premium, almost $9. Not a bad little payoff. Not bad at all. What's that? 18% on your money for a Jan 26. This is October now, so we're talking October, November, December, 3.5 months. You can get 18% on your money. You can do that 3 times a year. 54% a year return on your money to offer to buy this stock. You're offering to buy it for 50 and they're giving you $9 to do it. So you're offering $41 a share to buy ASTS. I think you're going to do very well on that trade, and anyone doing that trade. Matthew, I've been writing spreads since I lost at my job 6 months ago. I made a year's salary in 6 months. Thank you, Uncle Bruce. Don't think you're going back to work, are you? Why? Why would you work? You can't afford to work. You can't afford to take a 50% pay cut. Can't have that. Nice job, Matthew. I love it. Beach Boy from the living room with an ice cold glass of Zero Cola is where Beach Boy is right now. I share in Zero Cola with you, sir, from where we are here in Zermatt, Switzerland. Mm-hmm. Very, very nice indeed. I did put this image up earlier today. Let me just show you what I meant by that. I kicked it off. So sorry. I had on the Matterhorn in the background, but I was getting too digitized, so I didn't bother with it. Katie from my mom's basement in California. That's where I am. Katie, you've got some nice cheap overhead there going. Maximize your returns. Juan, really enjoy when you start compounding those numbers, Uncle B. I love it. Lisa from London just had fish and chips for lunch. Tell me where you're from, kids. Where are you watching me from today? I want to know. Jen and I want to know. Where are you guys? You're all over the place. John, hey, Uncle Bruce, I'm from Glasgow, Scotland, but I'm watching from Kuala Lumpur in Malaysia. And I was just in Singapore just a few weeks ago.
Glasgow is where my grandfather was born.
See, Jen likes to hear that. Indeed, indeed, indeed. Yeah, I was in Tokyo. It was 95 degrees Fahrenheit, high humidity. I was in in Singapore, 90 degrees, 95 degrees. Got to Dubai, 100 to 106, and humid. Wow, that was a killer. Got to Amsterdam to meet Auntie Jen. 60, 65 degrees, 75 degrees during the day. Pleasant as all get up. Went to London, same thing, 70, 75. Got to Southampton, 65, 70 degrees. Took a cruise to Norway, and it was in the 50s. It was all right, temperature-wise. And then now here in Switzerland, we were in Geneva. It was about 60 degrees, 65, and we're in Evian-les-Bains, which is near Lausanne, Switzerland, and that was in the 60s. And here we are now in Zermatt. It's kind of 50s for the day's highs, but glorious sunshine when the sun is out. It's absolutely great out here.
We have been lucky avoiding rain.
It's true. That's true. Trey, when will GameStop volume pick up? It's dry. I'm waiting. I'm ready. Urban Wanderer watching from Queens, baby. Watching from Queens. Welcome, my friend. J-Boy watching from outside war-torn Baltimore, Maryland. All the war-torn countries of the United States is where I want you. Thank you. Cycling all over Dublin to get my car serviced.
I'm really sad about your quarterback.
Yeah, Jen is really crying about your quarterback, Jackson. She really, she's chuckling now. Jeff, St. Louis, Missouri. Thank you, Jeff. St. Louis, baby. Splair, I'm only 150 up this week. I've clearly got to get back to work again here in a few months. Otherwise, I'm stagnating too much. 1 month was not enough for my travels. Depeche, good morning. Drinking my morning coffee in Charlotte, North Carolina. Just back home last night from seeing the kids in Denver. And glad to see you and Jen here this morning. Fantastic. Thank you, Depeche. Where are you watching me from, guys? Tell me. John, I've just left Dubai. It was wild hot, too hot for a glass gowan. Kuala Lumpur is much more comfy. There you go. Rocketeer, morning, Uncle Bruce. I'm sitting outside the Bank of England with a sandwich doing some trading. It's great to see you. Right on. A computer whiz, Columbia, Missouri is where I'm at. OMG from Toronto here. Uncle Bruce, cash you could put's making me more cash now. Nice. J-Boy, I'm a rare Baltimorean who doesn't care about the Ravens. There you go. There you go. Waverly, 800 euros for a wing mirror. Really? I have no idea what that means. J-Boy, so you're all good, Auntie Jen. Yes, she's all good. 3-1 Steelers. She's a happy gal.
But fifth week bye. I could live without that, but
Charlie, try this again. Thanks for your classes, Uncle Bruce. My account hit 50% rate of return a couple of weeks back. Classes are worth every penny, people. Woo. There you go. Right on. Splair. Germany, can't wait to be again in Czech and Poland. I can't wait to get back there. Right on there, Splair. He's in Deutschland. Kilua Dre, originally from Vancouver, but I'm now based in Hong Kong. Cool. You're not the only one. And many Hong Kongers are in Vancouver.
Is that what they're called, Hong Kongers?
I think that's what they're called. Isn't that what you're called?
It's like the person who rings the big bell, Hong Konger.
I didn't say it. I didn't say it. Splair. SoFi almost 3% up today. Rocket Lab is following. Waverly, car service, Uncle Bruce. I've got car service issues. We've got the Dow only down 54 points. NASDAQ down 61. The Qs are down $1.92. SoFi's up 76 cents at 27.18. And GameStop up 13 cents to 27.42 now, up 14 cents. And Rocket Lab up $1.10, 49.01. Thank you very much. ASTS up 280 to 51.88. Giddy up. Gotta love this game. I love this game. AI up a dime. Supermicro up 53. Smart Rent 145 up 3 cents. What else is going on? Uber at $98 a share. Look at that. AMD 162 up 23. Unity at 39.62 down 35 cents. There you go. Pfizer up 56. Moderna up 121. There you are. There's a couple of quotes on some of the stocks we're following. How about that? Where are you watching me from, folks? Jet just got back from Athens, Boston, Barcelona, and Sao Paulo.
Wow.
4-day and 6-day trip back to back. Glad to be home. Right on. Back from Athens. We've got Waverly. Luckily, I already made that back in cash secured puts today. I'm already making money. Depeche, I care and cry about my Carolina Panthers often. Oh gosh.
Yeah.
J-Boy, and it's Balti moron, as in moron, as in stupid person, says J-Boy. Mandu, traveling for work, Boston. Mandu, good morning, Auntie Jen. Charlie, I'm watching from the cottage at the lake in Quebec, Canada. Post back on strike. I decided to head to the cottage while the nice weather lasts. I'll hit the picket line next week. There you go.
Okay.
Dude, I owe Uncle Bruce and Auntie Jen everything. At least I can do is give a thumbs up. Thank you so much. Waverly, GameStop, go, baby, go. I am hand to God watching from OKC, Oklahoma City. Can you discuss you? Can I discuss you? John, watching on my phone in the bathroom. I'm in an exotic place, in a happy place, place where I relax. There, howdy, partner. Sipping coffee from my desk in southern Alberta. Rock on. Oh, yeah. H.
Trying to
Gregory.
figure out what to do with his kids next week when they go on strike.
When the teachers go on strike. H. Gregory, in Germany too, Uncle Bruce, headed to Oktoberfest in Munich. There you go, man. Awesome stuff. Beautiful. Thank you, everybody. Letting me know where you are. Do tell. Where are you located? 265 people have answered the question of the day. 72% say, yes, sir. SoFi and GameStop will hit $35 a share before the end of this year. That's 3 months or less. So let's see how that plays out. That would be fine. 135 thumbs ups, 188 people watching. Thank you, 188 watching, and thank you for telling me where you are watching me from today. I appreciate that. Let the rest of the channel know. This is a global audience. I've got Asia residents. I have residents in Europe, the Middle East, all over Canada, the USA. I got folks watching from around the world. It's pretty cool stuff. Thank you, everybody. Appreciate it. J-Boy, John Larson, get a bidet. I just got one. It's nice. Game changer. Heated seat. Oh, Kent's mom, Tempe, Arizona. Go Sun Devils. That's right.
Sun Devils.
That's right. Go Sun Devils. Right on, Kent's mom. Aaron, Ottawa, Ontario. Right on, Aaron. And Henry T, I just sold cash secured puts on Unity. Jan 21st, 2027, $37 strike price. And they paid me $9.60 a contract. Nice. Unity, the stock of Unity is trading at $39.49, and he's offering, he's writing 37s out of the money and getting $9.60. That is fantastic. That is a beautiful return. Hector, listening to you from Manitoba here in Canada. Jeffrey TV, any word on Terra Wolf? No idea. James of the Misty Tree, Kent's mom. Woo, the boss's alma mater. Fear the fork. Andrea, $20 cash secured puts on AI expiring Jan 27, $670. Nice return there. Dude, Uncle Bruce, did you try the Robo toilet in Japan? Serious question. Oh, I did. And love those toilets in Japan. The finest toilets I have ever had in my lifetime. I love all the buttons you can push and all the adjustments, the temperature adjustment of your seat, the temperature adjustment of the water, the intensity of the water, the direction of the water, or the spray feature, that goes back and forth. And oh yeah, it's like being on top of one of those lawn ornaments, one of those lawn sprinklers, except it's in your toilet, giving you nice warm water. Oh yeah. I didn't mind the toilets in Japan one little bit. I kind of laugh now. You come to England and you use the toilet. There's just one button. Flush. That's it. Kind of boring. Ricardo, Indiana, not a Colts fan, says Ricardo.
Oh, the Colts are doing so well.
See, Alex, Bruce, great to see you. Alex, thank you for joining in with us today. All of you from around the world today, from the UK, from the USA, Canada, all over the Caribbean, viewers from all over Europe, of course, and Asia. Fantastic. J-Boy, dude, you're talking my language. IP sitting down now. Oh, my. What I'm happy about, not to get too technical, is sitting on a Japanese toilet and really having a big session. And putting on the sprayers. I can hardly wait to see where putting the spray on, putting that bidet feature on, and all that, and then grabbing some toilet paper and cleaning it up. There's nothing there. Just dry. You're just drying yourself. Everything else is gone. It's a miracle. Whereas in North America, you get that never-ending magic marker. You wipe and you wipe and you wipe and you wipe. It never stops. It's ridiculous. Japan, they got it going on. They know what they're doing. I like it. A CKT, 2 hours south of Chicago at work, unfortunately. You keep writing, my friend. You keep writing contracts. You won't be working for long. H. Gregory, 10, 26.5, 24 put credit spreads on GameStop for 21 cents. So a $2.50 position got a 21-cent credit. And I think that expires pretty quick from the sounds of that. CKT, good morning. Coffee as usual. H. Greg expires Friday. I figured it expired quickly. Nico, boy, this convo really went south. I mean, south, in my opinion. It went down below, down under, didn't it? Yeah, it went under the equator awful fast, didn't it? Well, when you get to Japan, you experience a Japanese toilet the way it should be experienced. You too will quietly say to yourself, that Uncle Bruce guy, he was right about that too. Not only was he right about the warrants on GameStop, not only was he right about SoFi making the move, he was right about Japanese toilets. There you go. J-Boy, Nico, you're welcome. You're welcome for all the talk. Dude, did you use the white noise maker to cover your grandiosity, as it were, or your flatulence? Serious question. In my hotel room, they don't have that feature. You're on your own anyway, and you can close the bathroom door if you really had to. I'm in the room by myself, so no need for that. But I didn't have any loud episodes anyway, so it was all good. My diet in Japan was much different than my diet in North America as well. I ate a whole lot more what's good for you food in Japan, and so my sessions in the toilet, in the bathroom, were quite different than they would be at home, and for the much better. So there you are. Okay, Charlie, Resolve RZLV is up 17% this morning. Let's go, Depeche. I now know so much more than I should.
That's right.
Crazy 49er. Also, the stall doors go all the way to the floor. So we're trying to save money on doors here, the bottom 2 feet, Oh my God. Dude, I can't stop laughing now. Oh my God, I can't stop. Lisa, rice and fish diet, live longer. I'll tell you one thing. When Jen and I go out for Japanese food, whether it's sushi or what's that? What is it called? Sushimi or sushi. We eat really good quality Japanese food. I tell you, I sleep so much better. My reflux is not a problem. I don't have that acidic backup.
You don't feel stuffed.
I don't feel bloated. It's just wonderful. Yeah, it's really pretty good. There you go. Anyway, Splair, since Sunday, where I joined a Japanese German live stream, I hear only toilet talk. Only toilet talk. Lisa, tariffs on imported furniture means future public toilets won't have privacy dividers. There you go. Little curtains, maybe. Little tiny curtain to kind of, made in America curtains to separate people. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just saying. John Biscuit in the house. Some people think I'm weird listening to an old bloke on YouTube talking about going to the toilet, but I'll have none of it. It's a learning curve. There you is. There it is. There you be. I can't believe that Japanese toilets have not yet found their way to America, Canada in a really big way. I'm amazed. I mean, you go to a fast food restaurant in Japan, they have quality like toilets with 6 buttons on them. Every hotel I was in Japan, they had the features. It's like no big deal over there. Amazing. Alex Spread, this show has really gone down the pan. It's really gone down the pan.
Go down the tube.
Down the pan. Gabriel, why should we do cash ticket puts instead of calls? And dude, I'm glad I was able to veer the discussion to be more educational. Gabriel, my argument for that has simply been this. I've had viewers who've bought SoFi shares at $5 and $6 and $7 and $8 2 years ago, 3 years ago. And they would buy them, the stock would go up a little bit and then back off. They buy more and back up. And they would ask me, when should I write call options on these shares? They're $9, they're $8, they're getting to 10. Should I think about writing call options? And I kept warning everyone that when these shares make a move, they're going to make a significant move. And you don't want to be a call writer because you'll have your shares called away. The way to really do this is to sell the shares and write cash secured puts instead and be all cash. The cash that you have plus the cash you get for writing cash secured puts. Earn interest on this money. Now, some of you are able to earn interest on all of your cash balances with your broker. Some of you are not. Some of you can only earn interest or invest in an ETF that pays monthly interest with your proceeds from your options. Again, everyone's different, every country, every broker. But nonetheless, if you sell shares and then write cash secured puts and haul in 20%, 25%, 30% of the cash you have as an additional cash balance premium on top of that, that's the position you want to be in. Because if you're a believer in the stock that you had owned, SoFi, GameStop, and they rise in value, even if it's just a run for a week or 2 or 3, your cash secured puts will shrink in price. And they will shrink in price because of time anyway, but they will shrink in price because of shrinkage as the shares rise and these contracts hopefully are out of the money, which means you get to do a rollover where you buy back your cash secured puts for way less than you sold them for, and now write a new series of cash secured puts further out in time, higher strike, more cash to add to the cash balance you've got. That's the reason why you wouldn't hold the stock. Simple. You don't need to hold stock in SoFi or ASTS or AI or Unity or GameStop or any stock. You can literally take the value of the stock, the cash value, turn it into cash, immediately write cash secured puts against that cash balance and bring in a hefty, in some cases, very generous cash premium and add that to your account and sit on cash. Stock goes up, you win. Stock goes down, worst case scenario, you have to buy the shares with the cash you have plus the cash you got, and you're going to buy the shares for less than they're trading at right now. And I see nothing wrong with people writing contracts on $30 stock and bringing in $9 in premiums, or $24 stock and bringing in $6 in premiums, whatever the number is. I see nothing wrong with any of that, because that's a great way to be forced to buy stock on sale. Oh, anytime. Well done. Thank you all. John, Japanese toilets are the new investments well worth looking into. Crazy 49er. Just like tables, they want you in and out quick. No loitering in the bathroom. It's bad for business. Splair, I feel this, Alex. Luckily, it's still about investing. Rocketeer, anybody else own QuantumScape? It's the biggest no-brainer since Rocket Lab. Solid-state batteries are going to be huge. Interesting stuff, Rocketeer. Interesting stuff. There's always a stock out there. And it doesn't matter what the stock is if you're going to write cash-secured puts. Doesn't matter if it's NVIDIA or if it's Apple or QuantumScape or any stock you like. I would say write cash-secured puts rather than buy the stock. Sit on a bunch of dough, bring in a bunch more dough, and be willing to give a little bit of the dough back and write new contracts for a bunch additional dough. Let the gamblers in the options market be the risk takers, not you. Be in a cash-rich position and let them take all the risks. That's to me the way to go. Gabriel, sounds good. I appreciate it. Been watching you through the whole GameStop phenom since the initial craze 4 years ago. And I have 19 classes out there on my website, stockmarketswithbruce.ca. You get yourself over there and grab some classes. You want to learn how to write options, call options, credit spreads, poor man covered calls. You want to learn how to write cash secured puts, how to do rollovers of contracts, how to read the market, understand the psychology of the option game that's going on out there. Right here. This is where you want to go. There's 19 classes waiting for you that'll help you make thousands and thousands of dollars. Not a problem. Breaking news back here. The congressmen are up there. Breaking news. I don't see Democrats there. I only see the white-colored Republican lawmakers. I don't see any minorities. Do you see any minorities? I don't see any minorities. Yeah, they're all white guys, all wearing their little red ties to honor their boss. Oh, we love you, sir. We're all going to wear red ties. Not a woman anywhere. Not an African American anywhere. Not an Asian. Not a Latino. They're all the white boys. And they're going to do whatever he says. Oh, boy. Such leadership. Leadership. Incredible. Let me lead you behind this guy. Yes. Okay. Anyway, Aaron. Analysts are now saying they expect 13.4% GameStop revenue drop next earnings. There's only one analyst. The baller, Uncle Bruce, I want to make millions. So technically, I'm a minority.
Yeah.
I want to make millions. Yep. Yeah. Are these guys helping you? Really? Are they really helping you? Good luck with that. I don't know. If you're a 1%er, life is good. If you're a 5%er, life is pretty good. If you're a 10%er, it's not bad. But if you're a 50%er or lower in the demographic world, it's bad times, and it's getting worse, isn't it? It's getting worse. Christina, hey, what trades are you into right now? All I'm working on right now are cash secured puts on GameStop. Cash secured puts. Jen and I have to get back to Canada at the end of our trip and handle we have some legals to look after and some corporation work to do, and then we can trade some more. But right now we're not there yet. Dude, Uncle Bruce, I wrote a put 618 on NVIDIA, 140 23 days ago, and I got 937, and it's already come in $202. So again, I don't know what 618 means. Is it June the 18th, 2026? And it was a 140 cash secured put. I don't know what this means. I'm lost. Uncle Bruce, Tesla is about to go crazy. Depeche, I bought $1,350 cash secured puts, 526. When Lulu was way down, looking very good so far. Or did you write them? Elon is going to pump this thing. Christina, yeah, I just picked up one. I got a $27 cash secured put on GameStop, and I got 526 for it. Expires in 1 year. There you go, almost 20%. Depeche took in 20,000 premium, says Depeche. So you wrote it. You wrote it. Tortuga, GameStop still hitting 33 by the third, Bruce. We'll see what happens. Maybe it'll hit 35. Dude, 616.26, exactly. Cash secured put on NVIDIA, $140 strike, and I'm bringing in dough. There you go. I wrote them. Sorry. Yep, I wrote them. So brought in, wrote 13 of those contracts, and they're out of the money. You wrote them out of the money, and they're now slipping. And there you go. Okay, got it. Well done. Well done. You can do cash secured puts on anything you want. If you have enough capital, you can write on whatever you like, and you can bring in some really nice premiums. No question about it. Well, there you have it. Fun times. We have on the poll question of the day, 283 people answering it today. 283 people. And 73% of you are telling me that you do believe that SoFi and GameStop will break $35 before the end of the year. 73% say yes. Only 27% say no. And we have right now 186 loyal followers watching right now. Thank you, everybody. Please subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. 145 thumbs ups today. Hit that if you can as well. And tell your friends and share this video and share the channel. And check out my other channel, Traveling with Bruce, TWB. Go to Traveling with Bruce. Check it out. And you can follow the road trip that I've been on for now 2+ months with 1 month to go. Thank you again, everyone, for being with me today. Great to have you. Depeche Lulu at 180.72 now, by the way. Bobby, Uncle Bruce, if you want to make a new class on how you started said trading companies in Canadian, I wouldn't be able to hit the buy button fast enough. How you started said trading company. The baller, Bruce, are you surprised more people aren't talking about the likelihood of created squeeze? Well, I don't know. I don't know if I'm surprised. The market is the market. 90+% of people out in the market think only one direction: buy low, sell high. That's all they can understand. That's all they want to know. It's all they want to talk about. That's all they want to do. They want to buy low. They want to sell high. The other 10% are saying, I'm flexible. I'm willing to go both directions. And option writers are sitting there going, are you telling me you're going to pay me a ridiculous percentage on my capital to offer you the opportunity to buy stock or make me buy your stock from you? I'm willing to write high and buy low on my contracts. No problem whatsoever. You're in the minority, and you're the special ones. You're the ones making the money. Christina, a few months ago, I got 7 GameStop cash secured puts that expire Jan 26. They're $32, and I got $9.15 for those. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. They're what are they worth now? $4.50 book value. They're only worth $4.50. Beautiful stuff. GameStop right now, $27.44. So these are worth $4.50. Unbelievable. And they're, those contracts are down to that level for sure. But between now and Jan 26, stock wants to go to 30. Those things are worth $2. You keep the $7.15. That's a nice trade, Christina. I also for 10 GameStop cash secured puts 30 that expired Jan 26. I got $8.72 for those. Beautiful. A beautiful thing. I wrote mine. Jen and I wrote ours for $5.50. We wrote Jan $25 puts that expired Jan 26. We wrote the $25 puts for $5.50, and they're now low 2s or something like that. Giddy up, man. Pretty easy money. We've been sitting on the cash the whole time. 10 contracts at 25. It's 25 grand plus the $5,500 in cash. $30,500 sitting there earning interest. No one's making me buy the stock at $25. No one's going to make me buy it at $25. With the stock at $27.48, we don't have to buy it. These contracts are worthless. And if we theoretically don't do anything for the next 3 months, we keep all 5,500 American dollars. Do you know how much a 5,500 American is in Canadian? It's $1 million. It's $1 million. I mean, we're rich in Canada. We're millionaires. Oh yeah, you make 5,500 US. Oh, you're a millionaire. You can travel the world with that kind of money. You can go anywhere. You can hang out in Zermatt and talk to people on the internet through YouTube. That's how lucrative this is. It's unbelievable.
Right.
Yeah, it's insane. It's just insane. Christina, it's hard not to be in on these. We know GameStop is about to come up. It's about to blow. GameStop is about to explode. I like the way you're thinking there, Bobby. Rock and roll. Kids, have a great day. Have a great rest of your week. If I don't talk to you in the meantime, Jen and I can't talk to you on Friday. We'll be riding a bunch of trains in a strike-ravaged nation of Italy. So you won't be hearing from me on Friday. I'll tell you that. But look, we'll try to keep you posted on what's going on. We'll keep following the markets. I thank all of you for following us on this channel and on my Traveling with Bruce channel. I do appreciate it. Hit the thumbs up button on any videos you watch or don't, and make sure to subscribe. Please get richer out there. Thank you for the donations that you guys make to us, especially the PayPal donations. Those are gold. Jerry, gold. Jerry, gold. Thank you for those PayPal donations. We love it. Have a great rest of your week. Get richer, please. James of the Misty Tree is saying it exactly the way it should be said. Neat, 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 neat. That's right. Don't forget the knee emojis. I can't do it, but you say knee to the knees, the Knights of Knee. Have a relaxed week, everybody, says Blair. Dude, enjoy your train rides to Pest. Have a wonderful time. Happy trades, everybody. Splair, neat, neat, neat. One, neat, neat, neat. See you soon. See you soon. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, all of you folks from the USA, from Canada, the United Kingdom, Germany, all over Europe, all over Asia. Thank you all for following us. We love you guys, and we're always talking about you. So have a great rest of your day. Thank you, Bobby. Thank you, D.H. Ruda. We'll see you next time, everybody. This is Bruce and Auntie Jen saying have a great day. Stay safe out there. Make sure to hug someone you love a little longer because you never know when it's the last time. And for now, we're going to say bye.